compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome to Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, an alumni stadium, home field for the Boston College Eagles. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Boston College Eagles. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Tar Heels will kick it away to get this game going. Bringing it out, it's Freeman. He steps out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
First down and 10.
Here we go.
He's looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes a quick grab. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
Well, big decision coming up now for this offense. I think they thought they might get this first down, but now 4th and 1. Offensive coordinator and head coach talking about it. Are you going to go for it?
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Gets some space around the 30. Here he goes. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain.
Man, now that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There's nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
So one enormous play has this offense inside the 30. Let's see if they can cash in this scoring opportunity. Short pass finds the tight end. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And the Tar Heels pick up enough yardage to get a first down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Gets made on the out route. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense.
Touchdown, UNC. They jump on top early. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Freeman. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Boston College offense back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? First play of the drive, they look to the right. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
The back's got it. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? A huge gain moves the ball to the +22. Great scoring position now.
Well, you can just feel the home crowd standing on their feet when this running back had a chance to start to accelerate downfield. They know exactly what this guy is capable of doing and that he can flat out go. He took off on that one.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. The receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Looking for a man. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Golden Eagles. Set up with a PA2. And it's good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Looking for the wide out. He's got it in the open. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. First down here for this offense. So far, this has been a battle on the ground. We've completed the first quarter, and the run game has dominated. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick completion to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. That completion makes it second and medium. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incomplete for a third straight play.
On third and short, the offense coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here. They're just not able to hit it.
And the Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Kick lands out of bounds. They'll spot this down around the 20. So the BC offense is back out on the field now. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Breaks free. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Good job by the defense forcing this pitch to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands. The problem is they gave up some positive yards there, but at least they brought him down.
Second and inches. Offense maybe looking to throw the ball here. They got three receivers bunched out left. Looking to set up a screen pass here. He's found some room at the 45. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here. The back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On first and 10, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Boston College getting set with a first and 10 coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it on first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Here's the second down play. Looking to chuck it again. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Boston College lines up first and goal. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, he fought hard there. Broken tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Interesting idea here near the goal line, relying on the speed to get to the edge. It didn't work out this time, but Maybe give it another look later on.
Second down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Now it's third down and goal for the offense. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. He's swarmed by the defense.
Wow, great stop here by this defense to bring us to fourth down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
They could take the lead with the chip shot, but the coach is thinking touchdown here on fourth down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Boston College.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in him.
They'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. First down. We're going to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab. Breaks loose at the 40. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Looks right for a quick completion. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
A play action, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's John. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. An inside give now from the shotgun. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And they'll go right back to up on first down. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Play action fake, looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. You talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Boston College quickly to the line of scrimmage. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a quick grab. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Nice catch made out of the slot position. That's going to be tough to stop today, Kirk.
He is so dangerous in space at that slot position. Nice job at the top of that route. Gave a little shoulder fake to create that separation. Made it easy for the quarterback to find him and make that throw.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Grab down the middle. It's Amatova. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime.
Timeout, Boston College.
One more play before they head to the locker room. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Here's the throw deep downfield. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Hey, I like the aggressive approach here, trying to pick up this first down, just not able to execute, and now you've given the opposing offense really good field position. Your defense better step up.
So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Lets it go quickly. And the pass ball is incomplete in the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Boston College will kick it off to start the second half. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
Pass clock, second down now. And now the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense, football right at midfield. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Finds room at the 30. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
And the Tar Heels pick up enough yardage for a first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And that pass falls incomplete.
But if nobody's open, you can't miss the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on third down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And in the third quarter, this game remains tied.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Here comes the Boston College offense back out on the field. The back's got to run a pitch. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that first down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, we're going to see that quarterback pull it, try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. Like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Boston College getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback still with the football. As the first down is still going. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught for the completion. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Golden Eagles, to put them on top now. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
North Carolina, 14.
Return begins inside the 10. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. It's a very nice return before stepping out of bounds. Puts the offense in nice position to start the drive. Here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. And he's got it for a huge gain, brought down at the 30. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, North Carolina.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Set to kick this one.
Bringing it out, it's Freeman. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. So the BC offense is back out on the field now. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
This time it's complete. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid gain. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
1st and 10 now. Clock running. Final minute of the quarter.
Here we go, here we go.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pump over the middle. It's Amatova. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. He hands it off from the gun. And tackled after a small pickup there. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter set to get underway. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Amatova. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15.
Well, it's big-time play by the wide receiver. He makes the catch, breaks the tackle, and then gets some yards afterward.
Boston College getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Throw to the sideline. Steps out after a short gain.
Well, if you're not careful as a quarterback, this is the kind of route that defensive back wants to jump and get in front of for an interception and maybe a touchdown going the other way. But this time, the receiver runs it well, brings it in, and gets out of bounds.
Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
So here we go. 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, with that stop by the defense, we got a big decision coming up for this offense. Do you kick it and go ahead and leave it on your defense to stop him for the win, or do you go for it on 4th and short and bleed that clock down and then kick it? Lot to consider here. Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
He's got him on the move. Can they catch him? They chase him down, but a huge play on the return. Very fortunate that wasn't brought all the way to the house. Just a bit more That's a touchdown. The North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with a big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Looking to throw it on first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
Catch made by the tight end. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming third down.
Touchdown, UNC. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Freeman. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Here comes the Boston College offense back out on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. That completion makes it second and medium. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's going to take off here. Breaking free at the 35. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, there it is. Finally, an opportunity to see what this guy can do with his legs. I think that's his best carry of the day, and it's off of a scramble. Something to keep in mind for him as he gets down to the end of this game. Maybe his legs could be the difference.
First down. Looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, what a grab! He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
He breaks free. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Finds an open target on the left side. Looks like Boston College will have the first down.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing him the game.
So here's the first play of the drive, backed up with their own 7. Leaning on the run game here late. They'll tackle him about the 15-yard line.
Hey, Chris, with the offense backed up this deep in their own territory, runs like this at least give you a little bit of breathing room. But you've got to continue to protect the football, especially trying to hold on to this lead.
Second and short. This offense can keep this up. They're going to wrap the game up comfortably. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out.
You know, in third down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Well, they tried the middle, but stuck for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Looking for a gap. It's Stevens. They test the middle there and get nothing. Time winding down. This offense comes